So we're going to look at how you can use the notes facility when you're coaching clients to make the report dynamic. And this allows the client to view the report's URL, add their own notes throughout the report, and for you to reply to those notes. So let's show you exactly how we do that. So the first thing you need to do is go to Tools, and you're looking for an advanced feature called Report URL Authorization. And if you don't see that here, then please contact People Maps and ask them to activate it on your account. Once you see it, then click on it and expand it, and you'll see you'll have the option to add a name and an email. So anybody that you want to see the report, then you need to add them to the system first. So typically, if you're coaching a client, then you need to add the client's details. It's their name and their normal email address. And as you're a coach in this situation, I would also ask you to add your name and your email address too. Okay, so once you've done that, then and you do that for each client where you're going to use this facility. You don't need to do it for every client, just the ones that you intend to use the notes facility. Then you go back to view results. And we're just using an extract from the Executive Suite, but this will work with any report design in the People Maps range where the facility is available. And this is all familiar to you. Just click on the View Report as normal. So this is all the usual way you approach it, except this time when you get the report opened, at the top you'll also see Candidate Report URL. And if you just expand that, you'll then see in this window there's actually a URL, and that is the URL version of the report, which means you can copy that and paste it into a browser and view the report in a browser. So what you do is you copy this, email it to your client and say, here's your personality report, open it here, enter your email address to access it, and please make notes wherever you feel you want to make notes in the boxes provided. And I'll show you exactly how that looks now. So let's just go to another browser. So let's imagine I'm now the client. So I'm just pasting that URL, and I'll come up with the following. Oh, actually, what I'll come up with this. Okay, so this is what I'll come up with when your client gets that URL first time round and they need to enter their details. So I'm just going to enter John. That was what we added to the authorized list, and now John can see the thing. And here we are. Hi John. You can see that's who's logged in and what they're logged in as, and they can see this. And then you'll see these boxes appearing, and every time there's a box, John can make a note. So I'm going to go down to an earlier example. So here's John made a note. I don't agree with this score, and Martin has replied. In this case, Martin being me, the coach. And then John has replied to that again. So you can see as an actual dialogue starts to take shape just about this very specific pair of gauges. And you can have a dialogue like that ongoing and expanding anywhere where you find a box. And there's plenty of boxes, so it's really easy to see what's going on and develop that. So I say John has to log in, and you can do the same. So you can go and paste that same URL into a browser, and it will come up with again asking you to enter your email. That's the same one you added to that authorized list, and this time you'll see, it's Hi Martin. So when I leave a note, it'll be as Martin. Okay, so that's how you use the notes facility. It's a great way to turn the report into something more dynamic, allow clients to actually comment on the report, think about things, tell you things, and give you more to work with, more to discuss at your next coaching session. And it keeps the report alive and dynamic, instead of something that maybe just eventually ends up in a drawer and everybody goes, that was interesting, but you're not using it. So this helps you and your clients make sure you put the reports to good use.